Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to go over and review all the scenery props that have come with Update 111 and the Twilight Pack for Planet Zoo. So let's dive in here first. Let's take a look at what came free with Update 1.1 or Update 1.11 or 111. First up, probably the biggest is going to be the walkthrough exhibit. So the exhibit itself is part of the free update. The only animal that goes in it, however, is a paid DLC animal right now. That may change in the future. We shall see. But this is the walkthrough exhibit, guys, and it is customizable. It is so customizable. You can change just about anything. You can change the walls. You can change the ceiling. You can turn walls to none, make it completely invisible. You can sink the ceiling in floor material. You can choose what kind of door you want, the PVC strip curtain or none. You want no door? You can have no door. So, massively customizable. Also, what we have as part of the free update is the PVC strip door itself as a separate placeable object. That's right. You don't have to build this by hand anymore for your walkthrough aviaries. They're giving you the piece. We get a brand new enrichment item usable by a whole bunch of animals, which is this goofy little jack-o'-lantern ball. I was hoping we'd get actual, like, pumpkins that they'd eat, kind of like the melon feeder, but no, we just got this little thing. And then we got some free foliage along with the update as well. We got this new ivy set, the variegated ivy. It looks very, very good. A little more 3D than the regular ivy that we already have. Different pieces. Looks really nice. Gonna be a fun piece to play with. These big trees here are California redwoods. I'm not entirely certain why we got California redwoods with this particular update, but hey, we got them. It's awesome. They're beautiful. I love these trees. Gonna be using them a whole lot. We also got the silky oak tree, which is an Oceania plant. Comes in 3 different sizes. So that is along with this new path here, this, what is it called? The stone slate path is also part of the free update, so everybody gets to use this. I am going to be using the heck out of this one. I love it. Looks great. Yeah. Let's move on to the paid DLC content. So all this stuff over here is what you get in the free update. Let's look at what we get in the paid DLC. So first up is some foliage pieces. We have our bristlecone pines, all gnarled and twisted and very bare. Unfortunately, we don't get one with foliage, but these will be great for different climbing things in your enclosures. Then we have the common foxglove. Common foxglove is right, yeah. They come in 3 different colors. We have the pink, the white, and the yellow. Very pretty flower. I was hoping they'd be flexicolor, but they are not. Then we got these ghost fungus. Again, an Oceania plant. Not sure how much use these will get. I'll have to kind of look at them a little bit more and see where they might be useful. But next up is the autumn leaf litter. This is going to be one of my most used pieces. I absolutely love it. Is it flexicolor? It is not flexicolor, unfortunately. So the use for the modded piece will still remain. There's a modded from the Frontier Pack. Looks very similar to this, but is actually FlexiColor, but still going to be using this so much. These are the Lords and Ladies plant, native to Europe and Asia. Interesting. Again, not too sure how much I'm going to use those in particular. And then we have our animal signs. We got the common wombat here, looking adorable. 3 different bat signs. The raccoon doing a little pose for us. Kind of a standard pose on the red fox. And then we've got our striped skunk. These are great. I like the art style on these a lot. So these will probably see some use. These are emissive decal panel arches. So for making those custom-built glowy windows for your castles and your towers, those are what we have. We have the reward statue for the scenario, which is the raccoon doing his little hand rub animation in that little pose. Then we have our gargoyle animal statue. So we've got the fox, got the raccoon, got the skunk, and I'm assuming that is meant to be a wombat. And then we have the plinths that these can go on. These are going to be very useful pieces. I don't know that I'll be using the statues too much just because they don't really fit my style, but I like them nonetheless. Oh, going back to foliage for a second, I missed something here. This is the common yew tree. Yes, we finally have yew in the game. I like it. Gonna use this so much. Very nice, big, bushy tree. Then we have the Twilight Brazier, which will be a fun prop to have. And then we come to the Twilight Decorative Mushrooms, which apparently light up as well. I don't know how much I'll be using these. These are would fit more in Planet Coaster, I think. Kind of an odd choice. I mean, I understand why they picked these for, to put them in the Twilight Pack, but still, they're kind of outliers in their art style, in just about everything. So they're there if you want to use them. I probably won't use it too often. Moving on into the different building pieces that we have. First up is a door set. So if you want to build custom castle doors, you can now do that with the Twilight door panels. We have the archway, we have the 1x1, 1x2, quarter circle, top, and then various handles, hinges, and locks that are all custom placeable. We also have door framing in 3 different sizes, 4 meter, 2 meter, and 1 meter. FlexiColor, of course. Going to be using this piece so much. We have new wood pieces in the game. That's awesome. Always use that. Next up is the new Twilight Gothic Iron Fence. These look awesome. I will be using these quite a bit, I think. I just really like the style on them. Yeah, so that's the new placeable fence. Much taller than what we've gotten before. I like it. You can sink it into the ground to make different heights. Yeah, that was good direction. This is the Twilight Lantern. Again, FlexiColor. I'll probably be using this a little bit around. Obviously, it's upside down. That's just how it places. And then we have our Jack-o'-lanterns. Very cute. Great for decorating little areas of your zoo to look like, festive for the Halloween season. Be putting these to use at least a little bit. We got 3 different ones. We got the big orange smiley guy. We got the white one that's not too happy. And then we got kind of a standard little yellow one. Really cute. I like these guys a lot. And there is a small candle, which is this tiny, tiny little piece over here that you can put inside them. And let's put a candle inside one of these. There we go. And that lights him up inside. Very cute. We have some prefab pieces that are under the construction tab, and these are the Twilight Masonwork towers. We have a large, a small, a couple different variants of large and small, tower base, tower castlements, tower roofs in various different sizes and shapes. This one is particularly interesting. I like it. Very cool. I'm going to have to build a castle now. And then roof bases and roof caps and some tower trim. So these hexagonal pieces are going to be really useful for a whole lot of different things. I can see doing custom tile work with them, in addition to using them for what they're actually for, which is building, you know, the castles. Then we come to the Twilight Masonwork wall set. So this is the new stone wall that we're getting. It's a stone brick. Very nice. I like the little details on it. It is FlexiColor. We'll be able to make it any different color that we want. Quite customizable in terms of your color. You can just kind of go nuts with it and make whatever different colors you want. So another, in addition to the rustic wall set from the Europe pack, another FlexiColor stone wall. Super, super useful. Comes with all these different little parts. Wall corbels, wall corners. And as well as the standard wall sets, and then we get our non-gridded wall panels as well. And some new stone support beams in square and thin, as well as our wall trim, non-gridded pieces this time for wall trim, which is excellent. Make those custom curbs and all that good stuff. Then we have, if I can click on it. Oh, it's in a different group. There we go. Twilight portcullis beams. We have a portcullis set instead of having a pre-built one. We can make our own. These beams are FlexiColor. They'll be very useful. This is the portcullis gate section. Metal banding. I can see using this quite a bit. The gate spikes, and then we have, oh yeah, these are paper mache sculptures of our various animals. So we have the wombat, the skunk, the raccoon, Mr. Myers, a fox, and a bat. This one is probably the most, the funniest of all of them. And then we have the Twilight shingle roof set. So we have a new FlexiColor shingle tiled roof. I'm going to be using this extensively in my zoos. I love it. I'm absolutely in love with all of the different textures on it. I wish it had a wooden texture on the underside instead of just continuing the tile, but that can be custom built. We even have some specialty tower top roof sections, and then these are quite exciting. These are non-gridded panels of the same roof material. So if you want to make a wall out of this roof, you can do that now. And then over here on this one, we have the new decals that have come with the Twilight Pack. We have several different bats, the moon, the mushrooms, spiders, spider web, various different parts of trees, and then the glowy eyes. And let's see, are these eyes flexi-color? They are. You can change the color of the eyes, which is nice. I probably won't be using those too much. They're more like funhouse, haunted house kind of a thing. And then we have stalactite decals as well. Could probably put these to good use, especially making custom backgrounds for habitats and exhibits. We then have some window arches in the same masonwork style. So these are going to fit very nicely with all sorts of different build styles. And then we have window beams. Again, these are going to be super, super useful. And then the window pieces themselves, which are stained glass. So we have some archways, some arch panels, and then some regular square and rectangular ones. Again, all flexi color. Then we have the path decoration objects. We have the spiderweb bench, the witch's cauldron bin empty, the witch's cauldron bin full, with its little bubbling and smoke effects. Kind of disappointed that these aren't just placeable objects on their own, that they are strictly curbside bins. They're not as useful otherwise, but we can make it work. Quite kind of cute, a little cutesy. I don't hate them, but I don't adore them either. Then we have the spiderweb table. Again, pretty cute. And then with its giant witch hat covering. Less useful, I'd say, than some of the other pieces that have come in this set, but you know, good for building those really highly themed areas. And then we have the custom prefab blueprints. And these I decided to show off because I actually like them. I usually don't like the custom, or not the custom, but the blueprints that come with the game that Frontier builds for us. I just don't use them. These are actually really, really stinking cute. Yeah, I like these a lot. I like the art style. This kind of, it's almost cottagecore. I really like it. The toilets are hilarious, because we need, you know, giant towers with you know, deck chairs on the top for, you know, your toilets in your zoo. And the smaller one is still also really built up and cute. But probably the best one is the placeable walkthrough exhibit. So if we come in here, you can see we've got these stalactites. As well as all the masonwork pieces going around. Actually really like this and may even actually use it in one of my zoos at some point. So very cool, very well done. And then we have the Twilight entrance. We've got some smoke effects in there. Going back to, I assume the guest spawner is somewhere in here. Again, really super, super cute. But not, these aren't as stylized as I thought they'd be, so these may actually see some use in a couple of my zoos. I like them. They're very cute, but not too cute, which is great. So that is the scenery for Update 111 and the Twilight Pack. Let me know down in the comments, what's your favorite piece? What are you going to be using the most? Yeah, what do you wish wasn't in this pack? Yeah, all right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.